It's currently line at number 6 in 77 Super Hit 50. Good morning to you. My name's Deke Duncan. How in the world are you feeling?
Mrs. Duncan of Gonville Crescent, Stevenage, is doing her housework to the music of her favourite radio station. Right now, she's tuned into her favourite DJ.
Here to try and put a grin around your chin. Special hello, how are you? Going out right now to Mrs. Teresa Duncan, 57 Gonville Crescent in Stevenage. How in the world are you feeling, my darling? It's 9:40 on 77. These are the OJs.
I'm going to the shops, right, Deke?
Radio 77's ratings could be in for a bad morning now that the station's entire audience has decided to go down the shops. For as long as Mrs. Duncan remains downtown Stevenage, her husband, how in the world ya feelin' Deke Duncan, Gonville Crescent's #1 DJ, will be broadcasting exclusively to himself from Studio 1 in the shed at the bottom of the garden. The speaker in the sitting room, connected by cable to the studio, is the station's only output, and as long as the law denies him the right to transmit over the air, Deke and his 2 associates will continue to use every moment of their spare time broadcasting to the most requested lady in England.
Well, the interest in radio came from the Pirates, Radio Caroline, London. And when that was brutally taken from us, I thought I had to do something because the government didn't replace it in the right way for me. So I replaced it for myself with this. My ultimate ambition would be to broadcast this to the rest of Stevenage. I'd like to share it with them.
In the meantime, whether the good people of Stevenage are sharing the delights of Radio 77 or not, the service goes on.
You're tuned to 77, broadcasting on 277 meters AM, 98.6 FM stereo. It's music on your dial 24 hours a day.
10 o'clock, Richard St. John's 77 News.
Last, actual, first, factual.
Stevenage teachers are angry that they have been left out of the London allowance area. They say it may lead to a teacher shortage in the town. And as the new pay area ends just short of Stevenage, they feel that the young teachers coming into the profession will be tempted to work elsewhere. Vandalisms of supermarket trolleys has prompted Stevenage Development Corporation to introduce trolley parks in the downtown car parks. A Sainsbury's chief says that the idea is a good one and will help a speedy recovery of the trolleys.
All our spare time is taken up with as much broadcasting as we can. And especially Sunday. Sunday, I mean, is an all-day thing right through from 6 in the morning till 12 midnight, you know. As much as we can, we do sort of 3-hour shows each. Right throughout the day.
6 o'clock, Clive Christie here in the air chair, manipulating the mountain of music through from 6 until 9.
Good morning to you. My name's Richard St. John here on 77. I'm taking you through till 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock on 77, it's Deke Duncan in the air chair for the next 3 hours. Thanks for tuning our way, and if you're listening in your car right now, thanks for the ride.
The Stevenage-based radio station 77 was itself featured as a news item today on BBC's television programme Nationwide.
The name 77 came from a job lot of second-hand jingles bought from an American station of the same name. So this station was built round the jingle. When it comes to advertising, however, the DJs insist on manufacturing their own.
77 Record Store is now open in downtown Stevenage, open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
The record shop is, of course, as fictitious as the listeners who are expected to patronize it. But that's a matter of comparative insignificance to Radio 77.
We're trying to sell fun to people, nothing else, along with music, things like that, jingles that can just pop out at them so they can recognise the station. Just a general fun thing, that's all, really.
And if the fun can't actually get to the people, there's still nothing stopping the people getting to the fun.
Oh, we have interesting people, teachers, even the police came down. Apparently, a neighbour complained that the music was slightly loud, and the police came down to tell us to quieten it down, and we invited them in and interviewed them, and they really loved it.